I traded RIV end of the day, and I had a green day. So the first trade was a VWAP bounce trade in the first minute. This one I went in with 6K because this is not really this is kind of a high risk, high reward thing, and you don't want to lose too much on this. You don't want to make too much either, because you're more likely to lose that. So this is why I go 6K here, VWAP bounce strategy. I quickly get out because it's a bounce. It's not supposed to be a long trade, and it works out decently. And then my second trade is really what made the money here. This one I went in for a long over here. I see the VWAP bounces this stock up twice already, and here's the third time it bounces, and then I realize this and I go in for a long here for 6K, only because it's there's always the possibility of it coming down to test again. So in case of that, I would just have my other half to add. And in this case, it doesn't go down to the VWAP to test in my period over here. And once it reaches this R3, I take a partial, because over here it got bounced down from the R3, as you can see. So I want to make sure I get some money before it comes down to VWAP to test again, if it decides to do that. But in this case, I see that it does not do that, which is why I go in for an add over here. This was half smart by me, but you always can get better entry points. But it still works out pretty well. Goes up slightly, but I notice it's struggling to kind of break through this high, which is my intended goal to partial here, or something. But I see it kind of struggles a bit, so I partial a bit over here, and it goes down. And I had the feeling that it either just goes down to test the VWAP again. So this is why I just take another small portion out of here in case it wants to do that. But fortunately, it does not go down to test the VWAP. It goes down to test this EMA and then just bounces up from here. I realized it tested this EMA twice, and I was looking for a long here at the EMA right here to add to the position, but I'm not really confident enough to do that. Maybe I should have, but anyways, it doesn't really matter that much, because I still realize that my trade is good enough. It doesn't need to be like perfect. I could have added here, but still it works out fine once it breaks a new high, which I was confident it would. Of course it does, and take a partial here. Wait a while here, and I'm not like after it breaks the high, like you don't really know how high it will go at this point. Like it can really just go on forever. And most of my position was out anyway, so I don't bother to partial every time the new bar comes and then there's a new high. But still, I managed to take one partial here, and at the end I get all out over here, and that's my day.